Until he got locked up, my mailman was the cheapest, most reliable, and effective middleman I'd ever had. Sorry about it again, my boy. You'll get out soon. I never thought they'd catch us. Hey, y'all, help me get this on his For You page so when he gets out, I can contact. So what I was doing was I was ordering things off the dark web that you can't get anywhere else. Use your imagination, right? And I developed such a rapport with my mailman that I decided to get him to kind of break the law a little bit. So at this point in my life, I was so paranoid, and I kept getting packages and packages. Every time they'd ask me to sign for it, I was hesitant. I didn't want to do it. But since I was getting packages so much, I developed quite the rapport with my mailman. I befriended the guy. So my plan was this. I developed a bogus excuse to tell my mailman, who's now my friend, who's now incarcerated, hey man, I can't sign for these anymore. I need you to sign for them and just leave them by my door. And he was like, why? What's going on? And I told him, well, I'm going to be over here this day. I'm going to be over there one day. I'm going to be this, that, and the third. I cannot do it. And he's like, man, you know you're my boy. I got your back. I'm going to sign for it. I was like, all right, love, bet that up, my boy. Appreciate you. You know I got you on the back end type shit. Now, he kind of had an idea what was going on, but he really didn't have an idea what was going on. I told him I was selling t-shirts. Yeah, you know me, big t-shirt guy. I got to get an order every other week. You know, our business is booming. So for about a month and a half, the plan is going off without a hitch. I'm making money. He's doing his job. We're still friends. We're like this. We are locked in. One day, I'm vibing at the house. I noticed the mail running. I wasn't expecting a package or anything, but I came outside to say, what's up? And it was a black guy. Whoa, 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 my mailman isn't black. Hell, where's Travis at? He goes, man, he got locked up. I was like, locked up? For what? And then he had told me he got locked up for trafficking. I'm like, trafficking? Trafficking what? I'm like, damn, that's crazy, huh? And I run inside and I immediately call my brother. And my brother's like, I told you, Drake. I said, look, this is no time for a toe-to-soes. What do I do? He goes, Drake, you're fucked. But my brother, being the hardened criminal that he is, he calmed down. He goes, all right, Drake, what can they prove? I gave it a good, long, hard thought, and I started thinking, what can they prove? And then I realized, nothing. What I'm going to do is what I do in most situations, lie. But they hadn't even asked me anything. They haven't even questioned me. I thought maybe I just might get away with it. And then one day, I'm vibing, playing the game, and on the humbug, doo-doo-doo. It wasn't like a ha-ha, hee, hey, neighbor, you got any sugar type knock. It was like more of a, you're going to jail, bud. So I contemplated running, jumping out the back door, but I eventually opened it. Sure enough, it's the police. But wait, not just the normal police, federal agent. I was like, whoa, daddy, this is serious. They're like, hey, man, we just need you to come in for some questioning. I'm like, questioning for what? He goes, I will tell you when we get there. Put your hands behind your back. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, look, it's just protocol. You're not under arrest. Just come on, put your hands under your back, and we'll talk to you at the station. I was like, great. So they sit me in the room. They give me a McDouble. They give me a cigarette. And then they start talking to me about random stuff that has nothing to do with the mailman. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, they hit me with it. They go, so how long have you been using the U.S. postal system to traffic drugs? I'm like, whoa, daddy, chill out. Like, what? And they're like, your mailman gave us all the information. Just go ahead and come clean. We might be able to work out a deal with you on the back end. Here's one thing about the feds. When they finally come get you, they already know everything. So I was like, wait. What you're telling me is this junkie mailman is using his job, the postal system, to deliver things that he shouldn't have, and you come get me?